Buenos días, chicos, ¿cómo están?
Buenos días.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Por favor, encienden su cámara, chicos.
Sí.
Okay.
Ok, por favor, Marcos, si puede hacer la oración.
En inglés.
En español está bien.
Gracias, Dios, por un día más de vida que nos has dado.
Gracias, Dios,
Te
por un día más de vida que nos has dado.
pido que proteja a toda la gente que no tiene un hogar.
Te pedimos que protejas a toda la gente que no tiene un hogar.
Darles algo de comer.
Darles algo de comer.
Y gracias por todo lo que nos has dado. Amén.
Gracias por todo lo que nos has dado. Amén. Muchas gracias. Ok, please open your book on page 43. And we're going to read number 6 about temperature. So we're talking about weather and water and how does water move through the environment. Ethel, tell me, where the air pressure decrease in the higher or lower part of the atmosphere?
In the higher
In
part.
the higher, excellent. Jose Pablo, can you tell me what is the name of the pushing force of the atmosphere called?
You can repeat the question.
Barometric pressure, excellent. Marcos, can you tell me the 3 gases that are in the air, in the atmosphere?
No.
No. Anderson, can you tell me the 3 gases that are in the atmosphere? Okay, Jose Pablo?
Oxygen, nitrogen, and dioxide.
And carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, Ederson, por favor, prende su cámara. Gracias. Okay, the temperature. I'm going to read. Air temperature also affects weather. As the sun warms air surface, air that is contact with the surface becomes warmer. As the air particles move farther apart, the air pushes down with less pressure. The warm air rises, causing an area of low pressure to form, and air from areas with higher pressure rushes in. In the air near Earth surface cools, the particles in the air becomes more closely packed. This denser cool air pushes down with more pressure, and the area of high pressure forms. Air forms this area flows into lower pressure areas, and the temperature of the air also affects the type of precipitation, rain, snow, or sleet. Ahora vamos a leer, empezamos en el punto, empieza José Pablo, Ignacio, Marcos, Ethel y Ederson. Por favor, en cada punto.
Temperature. Air temperature affects weather.
Also affects.
Also affect weather.
Sí, perdón, ¿en qué página? Estoy en la 33.
Vamos en la 43. Número 6, segunda línea. No, primera línea.
As the air particles move after apart, the air.
No, primera línea. Es el primer
Oh,
punto.
okay. Air temperature also
Después del
affects
primer punto.
as the sun warms Earth's surface. Air that is in contact with the surface becomes warm.
As the air particles move farther apart, the air pushes down with less pressure.
Pressure.
The warm air is causing an area of low pressure to form and air from
Air.
air areas higher pressure rushes in.
If the air near Earth surface cools, the particles in the air becomes more closely packed.
These denser color air pushes down with more pressure.
In an area of high pressure forms.
Air from this area flows into lower pressure areas.
The temperature of the
Temperature.
air also affects the type of precipitation. Rain,
Rain.
rain, snow, or sleet.
Okay. Now, in the questions, they said, what will happen if the air outside the hot air balloon were as hot as the air inside? ¿Qué pasaría si el aire de afuera del globo fuera caliente igual que el de adentro? ¿No?
¿Sirve por todas partes?
Si en este globo el aire que ponen es caliente y si el aire que está fuera del globo también fuera caliente, ¿qué sucedería? ¿Qué creen ustedes que pasaría?
Sí.
Ignacio,
No subiría.
no subiría, exacto. Ok, ahora vamos a subrayar, por favor. First line, as the sun warms earth, as the sun warms earth, air becomes warmer. Air becomes warmer. Después del punto, air particles moves farther apart. The air pushes down with less pressure. Ahora, lo que les voy a leer ahorita lo vamos a circular. The warm air rises, causing an area of lower pressure to form and air areas with higher pressure rushes in. Ese es el punto donde empieza the warm air rises, causing an area hasta el final de ese punto, donde dice higher pressure rushes in. ¿Ya? Esto sí lo subrayamos. Earth surface cools. Earth surface cools. Particles become more closely. ¿Ya? Cooler air pushes down with more pressure. ¿Ya? Air from this area flows into lower pressure areas. The temperature of air also affects the type of precipitation. ¿Ya? Ok. Vamos a leer el 7, por favor. Igual en el orden en cada punto.
Okay. Wind. Wind is air movement caused by difference in pressure.
In general, air moves from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure.
When you let air out of balloon, air rushes from inside the balloon, where
Balloon.
pressure balloon where pressure is high to where pressure is lower outside the balloon.
Wind speed and direction
Wind speed.
wind speed and direction affect weather.
Get streams can affect local
Affect.
weather.
Can affect.
Affect local weather.
A jet stream is a narrow band of heat speed wind.
A polar jet stream balloons from west to east high in the astrosphere of North America.
In the winter, it can take cold air from the north as far south as Kentucky.
In the summer, it takes warmer air north into Canada.
A wind is named based on the direction from which it blows.
Blows.
A north wind comes from the north and moves toward the south.
Ok. Lo voy a leer. Winds. Wind is the air movement caused by difference in pressure. In general, air moves from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. When you let air out of the balloon, air rushes from the inside of the balloon where pressure is higher to where pressure is lower outside the balloon. Wind speed and direction affects weather. Jet stream can affect local weather. A jet stream is a narrow band of high-speed wind. A polar jet stream blows from west to east, high in the atmosphere over North America. In the winter, it can take cold air from the north as far south as Kentucky. In the summer, it takes warmer air north into Canada. A wind is named based on the direction from which it blows. A north wind comes from the north and moves toward to the south. Okay, so here in temperature and wind, okay, in temperature, they said that when the sun warms the surface, all the air that is touching that surface gets warmer. And when the air warms, the pressure is low. So these particles comes down, okay? When they get cooler, this pressure, these areas comes with higher pressure and they pack all together and goes up, okay? And in winds, they say that the movement causes different pressure. The air causes pressures and this affects what kind of weather do we have. For example, high pressures to area of low pressures. When the wind gets a lot of pressure in this area, they move to another area. They're not small areas, they are very big areas. And all the winds have a name. For example, a polar jet stream. This is the name of air movement. Polar jet stream. They move from east, high of the atmosphere over the north of the winter, okay? And a north wind comes from north and moves toward to the south. Okay, so the polar affects east to north, so upper, and the north wind comes north to south, okay? Number 7 says, read and underline what is a jet stream is. Please, I need you to underline what is a jet stream.
It's a narrow band of high-speed wind.
High-speed wind. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, now we have another question. What happened in Canada in the summer? Correct that. Circle the correct answer. What happened in Canada? ¿Alguien ya la tiene?
D.
Marcos?
D.
D. Warm air blows from Canada to Kentucky. ¿Alguien más tiene una diferente?
B.
D.
B.
B, okay. Cold air blows in from the south. ¿Alguien más? Solo les voy a poner el mapa. Mm. Ok. ¿Logran ver el mapa?
Yes,
Okay. Who can find Kentucky?
Yeah,
Okay. So in the map, Canada is at the north. Wait. So they said that in winter, it can take cold air from the north as far as Kentucky. Okay, so
Ah, ya lo encontré.
no puedo dibujar. No me deja dibujar. No me deja dibujar. Les quería mostrar el movimiento del aire, pero no me deja dibujar. ¿Sí? Ok, entonces baja de Canadá hasta Kentucky. Eso es en el winter. Y en el summer, it takes the warmer air north into Canada. Se regresa el aire de Kentucky hasta Canadá. Ese es el movimiento que hace el aire en el summer. It takes warmer air north into Canada. ¿Ok? De donde estaba, como que se regresa, por dar un ejemplo para que lo entiendan más fácil. Entonces, de las 4, ¿cuál es la correcta?
La D.
Sí.
The correct one is C, because they said that the jet stream blows warm air from the south. Porque si miramos de norte, sur, este y oeste, Canadá está en el norte y Kentucky está en el sur. Y como regresa el aire viaja desde el sur. El aire caliente viaja desde el sur. La correcta es la C. And number 8, we have look and draw an arrow in the wind vane to represent the southeasterly wind. The direction of the arrow shows the direction the wind is coming from. Necesitamos hacer, aquí tenemos nuestra cruz con los puntos cardinales y debemos de representar lo que nos solicita. Dice represent a southeasterly wind. Okay, we have north, south, east, and west. ¿Cómo quedaría eso? Cuando ya la tengan, me la muestra. ¿Ya?
What is a southerly wind?
Como es south y west, es de south to east. Entonces la flecha se quedaría que el aire va del sur al este. La flecha quedaría así. ¿Cómo les quedó a ustedes? ¿La pueden mostrar por favor en la pantalla? Ok.
No,
Muy
no,
bien. Ok. Por favor, sacamos nuestro libro de reading.
¿El 5 o el 6, teacher?
El que les dejé en la clase pasada, si no estoy mal, fue el 5. Ok. La historia que vamos a leer,
Teacher, ¿dijo el 6 o el 5?
el 5.
Ok.
The Nuclear Winter.
teacher, this story is how Metro 2033
Is what? No la escuché bien.
This story is how Metro 2033.
Ok. Vamos a leer. Nuclear Winter. Earth, what left of it after the last war destroyed the rest. Civilization is gone. The weather is violent and unpredictable. Trucks at failed experiments to create superhuman soldiers. Live underground. They hoard food and resources, making it even harder for Earth remaining human to survive. We survivors live in a scavenger collecting what we can from Earth abandoned cities. Dad, you were right. I see it. An old heater. I wonder if it still works. If it does, we can trade it for. Tom, what was that? Lighting, it's another storm. Get away from the edge. Boom. Ah, what happened? The building collapsed. We must be underground. Oh my. Snow crawlers. Should we get one? Just one. Come on, I have a bad feeling about this place. We might be able to use these vehicles to get out of here. Nope, nope, click, click, clank. What was that? Ours! Trucks, run! Try that side, got it. Run, run. Here it's working. Go, get out of here. Go, Tala, go. People always say that trucks don't like light. They have sensitive night vision, but regular light blinds them. That's how we were able to escape. What are you waiting for? Let's get out of here. Sure thing, Grandpa. This is a very short story. Y lo que les queda de tarea Es contestar la página 18. Dice, read the story and make inference to answer the question. What would you think to happen to the city? A ver, esta la vamos a contestar. ¿Qué creen que le pasó a la ciudad? What happened to the city?
Nuclear winter.
¿No le escuché, Marcos?
Nuclear winter.
Okay, a nuclear winter. Ethel?
The roommate,
What?
se derrumbó.
No, what happened to the city? ¿Alguien sabe qué le pasó a la ciudad? What happened to the city? No?
Inflation is going. The weather is violent and unpredictable.
No. They have a war. They say after the last war was destroyed the rest. Por la última guerra se destruyó. Okay. Vamos a contestar las 5. What are trucks? ¿Qué son los trucks? What are trucks?
Camión.
No. T-R-O-G-S. Trucks.
A beast,
Yes, but what says the book? The book said what is a truck?
Is the vehicle.
No.
Esa moto.
The vehicle are
Is no problem.
there's no crawlers. That's right. But what is a truck? Page 13 on the first box.
Sí.
Superhuman soldier.
The trucks are a failed, you need to write a failed experiment to create a superhuman soldier. So if you can, please underline the answers. ¿Está? Trucks are a failed experiment to create superhuman soldiers. Esa es la respuesta de las 5. La subrayan. Así como van encontrando las respuestas de las demás, las van subrayando. ¿Ya? Okay. And you are going to answer 1 to 7. You're going to take a photo. And then you're going to take a video of you choosing one of these statements, the statements below, and justify your answer. For example, life is comfortable and easy. Who needs civilization anyways? You have to be clever and brave to survive, and these expeditions are dangerous. Next time, I'm staying home. Okay, so you're going to choose one of 3 of these statements, and you're going to defend this statement. For example, choose one statement that Tala would say. For me, she's saying you have to be clever and brave to survive. Why you need to be brave? Because they go on a big building, they were doing this on the building. So they need to be brave to do this. They're alone at the earth. And to survive, they need to be brave to find things that they need. ¿Ok? Entonces van a dar su explicación de por qué eligieron esa respuesta. Si ustedes piensan que la siguiente ella va a decir que esta expedición es peligrosa y que mejor la próxima se quede en casa, me tienen que decir por qué piensan ustedes que ella se va a quedar en casa. O si eligieron la que deben de ser valientes para sobrevivir, tienen que explicar por qué creen que deben de ser valientes. Y la primera dice por qué la vida es confortable y fácil y que no necesita civilización. También necesito que me digan en el video por qué. ¿Ok? El video necesito que lo graben desde la plataforma, porque cuando me lo suben en PDFs, cuando me lo suben en otras formas, es muy difícil verlo. Tenemos que descargarlo, transformarlo, llevarlo, traerlo y hacer un montón de cosas. Entonces, se meten a la plataforma y cuando van a subir su tarea, ahí dice, lo hacen desde un teléfono. Seleccionar o hacer video y lo toman desde ese momento, porque si no, no me deja verlo, ¿ok? Y no lo pueden enviar por correo, lo tienen que subir en ese espacio de la plataforma. La respuesta debe ser corta, ¿sí?
Ok.
Igual yo voy a subir las instrucciones a la plataforma. Hoy sí toca quiché, la siguiente semana toca reading, la siguiente quiché, reading, así, ¿ok? Entonces, estas no llevan tarea de science, solo de reading, de contestar esta parte, ¿ok? ¿Dudas? ¿No? Ok. Nos vemos, chicos.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.